Hi, this is Kathianne Lewis, and this is my very first videoed weekly spiritual practice. I'm doing it for two reasons. One, to stretch myself and do things that seem a little bit uncomfortable. And the other reason I'm doing it is because I have a lot to say about the subject of following your bliss or do what you love and the money will follow. That can be such a cliche because sometimes in following your bliss, you have to do some things that aren't quite as blissful as you'd like them to be. For instance, I spoke recently to a woman who has, I think, a great skill. She has something to give, and I think it would be very accepted and desirable in the Seattle area. That's her bliss, and I think people want to support her in that bliss. But the bump in the road is she doesn't like promoting herself. Can you relate? So she wants people to just find her. Can you relate? I have a similar experience. I started creating art a while ago to fill up my evening hours. And I had so much art that I needed to get rid of it because we were running out of room at the house. And it seems like often I can sell that art. But I want to continue to create art and I want to continue to sell art. But I wasn't feeling comfortable asking some of the coffee shops and restaurants I know to let me show my art. I thought it'd be rejected, or they wouldn't like it, or they wouldn't understand it, even though I love it. I had to talk to myself. I had to realize that the universe won't reject me. And even though people may say no, it's not a rejection. I really had to work with this so that I can follow my bliss, which is to create art and then give it away for a price so that other people can enjoy it. And not everyone will, but someone will. Do you get the idea? This is an important conversation because spiritual people can believe that if they're following their bliss, everything will go easily, and not necessarily so. But the bliss gives you the energy to move through the blocks, the hesitancies, the things that keep you from living at your full potential. So this week, or soon, or whenever you get around to it, I encourage you to look at what your bliss is. What is the wonderful thing you want to do in the world? And what keeps you from doing it? And then ask yourself if you really want to stay that way. And if not, turn the block into a word, a thought, and then change the thought. And if you need help doing that, well, you know the Center for Spiritual Living is there for you. I'll talk to you next week. I love you. Have a blessed week.